Hello, I'm Yolanda Vasquez, and welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. Joining me now in our studio is Brian Morrison. He is the founder and CEO of Believe in Tomorrow Children's Foundation. Brian, such a pleasure to have you here in our studio.
It's great to be here. Thank you.
It's interesting, you were talking to me and some other staff members about the beginnings, right? Let's go back to back to the mid-1980s of how this all got started, this organization.
Almost 35 years ago. And it started with a very simple volunteer effort that I was involved in, and miraculously it was joined by a lot of other people and grew today that next year we're celebrating 35 years with Believe in Tomorrow and 25 years since we built the Children's House at Johns Hopkins. So we're very excited. We've done a lot of very neat things over 35 years, and we've got a lot of growth ahead of us, which is very exciting.
And we're going to talk about that growth in a second, but I want to let folks know a little bit more about what you do and how you help families and young kids with who are dealing with cancer and other illnesses.
We do, and we do it primarily in two ways. We provide very restorative housing, both hospital housing and respite housing for pediatrics, mostly cancer patients, but other critically ill children. And we do it in a very unique way. We provide houses that really help families to renew their energy mentally and physically, kind of restore themselves so they can get through treatment. And that's done by everything from the colors on the walls to the smells and aromas throughout our facilities to where our facilities are located. And in our respite housing, they're always in the mountainous areas or beach areas, places where you and I might go to get away from the stress and strain of, home and hospital. We allow that for families, and they can go there, look at the beach, look at the mountains, have beautiful views, and just renew themselves and face a bit of normalcy.
A lot of people probably don't realize how critical either the respite or the hospital housing is, because these parents are really trying to deal with caring for their children. So to have a second place to call home that is just warm and inviting means everything.
It does.
Yeah.
There's so much stress on the families that this plays a very important role in that healthcare journey that they go through. So it's
it's critically important. So we talked about growth earlier in the interview. Tell me more about the opportunities to expand.
So we are expanding. We've always got a waiting list, and we're expanding for that reason. But by the numbers, we provided 900,000 overnight accommodations to families. We've had 250,000 participants in our programs, but we can do so much more. And our goal is to really grow in order to do more. We're expanding both in Deep Creek, in the Ocean City area. Deep Creek, we're building a new facility right now. Next year, we start the construction on a major expansion in Ocean City. We're going through a major renovation at our Hopkins facilities. And then we're targeting, our next development area is in the Florida Gulf Coast, and we're very excited about that.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was looking at that map you showed me along that southeast corridor. And the 25th anniversary is this year or next year for Johns Hopkins?
It's next year.
It's next year, so you'll be doing a big celebration
We'll
for that.
be celebrating throughout the entire year.
And it is worthy of celebration indeed. Brian, thank you for coming in. We always appreciate you stopping in and sharing stories.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your time today. And that'll do it for this edition of Comcast Newsmakers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We look forward to seeing you again soon.